Hi there, welcome to our channel. Are you enjoying our content? If so, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Ever wondered about the origins of New Zealand, that beautiful corner of the world known as the land of the long white cloud? Let's delve into the past, around the year 1280 AD, when the first known settlers arrived on these picturesque shores. These were the Polynesians, guided by the legendary navigator Kupe. He named this newly discovered paradise Aotearoa, a name that encapsulates its essence as the land of the long white cloud. The Polynesians, who later came to be known as the Maori, were not just settlers but also skilled explorers. They navigated the vast Pacific using the stars, ocean currents, and even the flight patterns of seabirds as their compass. Over time, they created a vibrant and unique culture that still thrives in New Zealand today. And so, the stage was set for the next wave of explorers, the Europeans. The year 1769 marks a significant turning point in New Zealand's history, with the arrival of British explorer James Cook. Imagine an unfamiliar vessel appearing on the horizon, its sails billowing in the wind. This was the sight that greeted the Maori people when Cook's ship, the Endeavour, first appeared off the coast of New Zealand. This encounter would change the course of history for both the Maori and New Zealand. The initial contact with Europeans was fraught with tension and misunderstanding. Cook and his crew were seen as strange alien beings. The Maoris, on the other hand, were viewed as primitive and savage, a perception that couldn't have been further from the truth. They were a complex society with a deep understanding of their environment and a rich cultural heritage. The Europeans brought with them new technologies that were both fascinating and frightening to the Maori. Metal tools, firearms, and even clothing were novelties that drastically altered Maori society. But along with these new inventions came diseases, against which the Maori had no immunity. Smallpox, measles, and influenza devastated the Maori population, adding a tragic note to the tale of European contact. At the same time, the Europeans developed a voracious appetite for land. Conflicts arose as the Maori were pushed off their ancestral territories, sparking a series of land wars that would last for decades. In the midst of this turmoil, the Treaty of Waitangi was signed in 1840. This agreement between the Maori chiefs and the British Crown was intended to protect Maori rights while granting Britain sovereignty over New Zealand. However, differences in language and understanding led to disputes over the treaty's exact meaning, disputes that continue to this day. In the end, the contact with Europeans brought about a period of profound change for the Maori and New Zealand. It was a time of upheaval, conflict, and adaptation, a time that would forever shape the future of this island nation. With the signing of the Treaty of Waitangi, the way was paved for British colonization. The second half of the 19th century saw New Zealand transform under British rule. The British Crown's influence was deeply felt as cities began to emerge from the pristine landscapes. Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch, names that echo the old world, yet were becoming symbols of a new world taking shape. This period was a time of rapid development. Infrastructure, such as roads, railroads, and ports, began to crisscross the islands, connecting these newly established cities. These developments were not just physical, but also social and political. New Zealand was becoming a self-governing colony within the British Empire, a status that allowed it to manage its internal affairs while remaining under the protection of the Crown. However, this growth wasn't without its challenges. The New Zealand Wars, a series of conflicts between the British settlers and the Maori, raged from 1845 to 1872. These wars were primarily about land. The British, eager to expand their settlements, clashed with the Maori, who sought to protect their ancestral territories. The wars were marked by fierce battles, diplomatic maneuvers, and shifting alliances. They resulted in significant loss of life and land for the Maori. The aftermath of these conflicts saw the Maori become marginalized in their own land, their population significantly reduced due to war, disease, and displacement. Despite the devastating impact, the Maori spirit remained unbroken. They continued to fight for their rights and their culture, a struggle that resonates to this day. In the shadow of these wars, New Zealand continued to grow and change. The British influence was entrenched, shaping the nation's law, education, and governance. Yet the Maori culture remained a vital part of New Zealand's identity, a testament to their resilience and strength. These years of conflict and development would soon lead to a new chapter: independence. In 1931, New Zealand emerged as a free nation, charting its own course in the world. Shaking off the shackles of colonial rule, It stepped into the dawn of independence with a vision to build a nation that embraced its past while looking forward to a promising future. As an independent nation, New Zealand soon began to flourish. It nurtured a vibrant economy, built on the pillars of agriculture, tourism, and manufacturing. Its cities pulsated with life, and its rural landscapes echoed with the rhythm of progress. However, the country's prosperity didn't come at the cost of its cultural heritage. Instead, it became a melting pot of cultures, where the indigenous Maori traditions blended seamlessly with influences from Europe, Asia, and the Pacific. This multicultural tapestry is what gives New Zealand its unique character today. But New Zealand's journey since independence isn't just a story of economic and cultural growth, it's also a tale of the country's breathtaking natural beauty, which has been preserved and cherished. From the towering peaks of the Southern Alps to the serene beaches of the North Island, New Zealand's landscapes are as diverse as they are stunning. Integral to this landscape is the rich Maori culture. The Maori people, their language, their customs, and their art continue to play a significant role in shaping New Zealand's identity. This culture, deeply rooted in the land and its people, serves as a constant reminder of the country's past and a beacon guiding its future. And then, there are the people of New Zealand. Warm, welcoming, and resilient, they are the heart of this nation. Their spirit of community and their commitment to preserving their history while embracing progress embody the essence of the modern Kiwi identity. A journey that began with the Polynesians and continued through British colonization has made New Zealand the diverse and dynamic country it is today. From the echoes of the haka to the buzz of its cities, from its thriving economy to its multicultural society, New Zealand stands tall as a beacon of independence and progress in the Pacific and the world.